It's Urban Culture Hot Topics coming to y'all today with a little quick update on the Turkey Leg Hut. Man, the Turkey Leg Hut has gone through quite a year. They've had a few lawsuits from last year and earlier this year, and it seems like now the owner is going through a divorce, and she has been having a lot of issues. So once I started to look into the Turkey Hut, it was a place that I saw had a lot of fanfare, especially through the pandemic. People were really into this restaurant. It's located in Houston, Texas, but they've definitely had quite a bit of issues. So one thing that I did read as we get into it is that they were sued for $1.3 million in January by U.S. Foods. So what happened was, it looks like the owner owns more than $1 million for goods and services provided last year that didn't pay. So it's probably the distribution of various foods and ingredients that they just didn't get around to. I get it. That overhead can be real when you're owning a restaurant. It looks like there was also another lawsuit from a former co-owner, Nikia. The former co-owner, Steve Rogers, sued Nikia and Liddell, who are now getting a divorce. So they had their own issues there for another $931. According to that particular lawsuit, Rogers and the Price entered a redemption agreement where Rogers will be paid $1.5 million for the withdrawal of the company. After performing under the agreement and making page 3 of 5 scheduled payments as agreed over a year, the defendants failed to make scheduled payments in November. So they just look like they just had some money troubles, and now it looks like everything kind of culminated now into this divorce through some, various things, including domestic disputes. If you go over on her Instagram, she does leave a nice lengthy post where she says, I've been quiet for so long and I can no longer hold my silence. This war that I've been fighting behind closed doors, all while pretending the world that everything is perfect, is too much to bear. I am living on hell on earth. The abuse, manipulation, the lies, deceit, the gaslighting, and narcissism have become unbearable. The world thinks he's a man who stands on business, but y'all are sadly mistaken. The man that me and my children know is cruel, abusive, emotionally and mentally, and completely void of any emotion. From the time we wake up to the time we close our eyes at night, we are literally in a fight for our peace and sanity. I can admit that I've played my part in hindering and hiding his behavior, but today I'm finally choosing me. I'll die behind this truth, and I'll lose everything to finally have peace. I brought light to his life while he came into mine and destroyed not only me, but all who love me. I'm finally closing this chapter, but I know the battle is about to commence and I'm ready. I know after I win this war, I'll finally have my peace. There are so many more chapters to my story, but this one is officially closed. I'm going to need all the support I can get, but I also know that God has me. With love, Nikia Holmes. So, Turkey Leg Hut right now, the owners, the business itself is going through quite a bit. And Black businesses can't go through things like this. These are things that are not uncommon in businesses in general, but Black businesses get it even worse because we have lack of access to capital, lack of infrastructure, lack of business mentorship, and just so many other things that our businesses take a massive hit. They're very hard to sustain, and our families take a big hit. Let me guys know what you think. Have y'all been to Turkey Leg Hut? What are your thoughts? All right.